I became involved in the fire service because I want to do something that some people don't want to do. I want to go out there and help the community in dangerous situations.
I got involved with the fire department because I wanted to show that young girls that they could do it too. I joined a department with only 2 women at the time, and mostly all the men responded to calls, and then it would be me. And they accepted me, and that shows that other young women that they can be accepted too.
I joined the volunteer fire service after a structure fire in my village where a major restaurant and historic site actually burned to the ground. I used to spend every morning at that restaurant before school because my mother worked there. What basically strived me to get into the fire service was to do fire investigations and try and help either prevent that or catch people that did that to other people.
The reason I became a fireman is my mom, she was sick when I was younger. I would have to call 911 sometimes. Firemen would come, I grew up seeing that, and I decided that since they helped my mother, I would like to, do a service to the community and help them out.
My most memorable moment in the fire department was probably years back. We were able to save somebody's dog that was hiding in the basement of a working fire, and we thought the dog was gone, and we thought we weren't going to be able to find the dog alive, and it turned out he found somewhere to hide down in the basement, and we brought him out alive, and the kids were very happy.
My best experience was the first time I actually got to be on the hand line for a fire for the first due engine. I've been into a couple fires before that where, I got to do a little bit of work, but this was the first experience where I was the first one in the door, first one putting water onto the fire, and actually ended up putting the fire out, and that was a real rewarding experience.
Most memorable moment for me would be my first day joining, actually, maybe 10 minutes in of getting to the station, in the middle of getting my gear and stuff, there's a call. I'm with a lieutenant, and he just tells me, just throw in your pants, come on, let's go. And it was a big rush for me. I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I just hop in the truck and just go along for the ride.
Every call has had an impact on how I live my life and how I go on to my next call. Just the learning experiences that we do get from each call, and we're able to pass on to other members in the department and to our community.
My most memorable moment was my first fire. Very, very nervous, very nerve-wracking, adrenaline flowing, and just pretty intense, but it was really fun though. I learned a lot.
I go inside and these 2 girls are staring at me, these 2 little girls, and it wasn't until I took my helmet off that they see I was a female firefighter, and they both got so excited, and they're like, "You are a female?" I'm like, "Yeah." They were asking me questions. The mother was asking me questions, how it felt like, and that one stuck with me.
My most memorable moment as a firefighter was the day I was going to my first fire, and you're riding in the back of the engine on the way to the fire, and it happened to be night out, so you could kind of see the rotating lights reflect off of everything as you're going down the road. And as you're on your way there, the thoughts running through your head of, is this really going to be what you expected it to be? Are you going to be able to do what you expected it to do? And that moment always reminds me that to try that extra step or to go that extra mile to be able to do what I want to do when I get out there. So just that feeling that just stayed with me. And you get the same feeling every time you get in the fire truck.
I think the public views volunteer firefighters as a resource. You talk to the community and you start asking them questions. Or I start asking these questions, especially when you respond. The notion to find out that you're a volunteer and you're not being paid, I think that you get that awareness and that respect, saying, wow, this is somebody in my community helping out and doing something for free.
I think they really appreciate us, but they don't know what's all involved and where we get, to where we're at. I don't think they see everything that we do and all the training it takes to be an interior firefighter, all the schooling that we have to do and qualified to be able to fight fires, all the knowledge that you need to know to do all these things.
I believe they're very appreciative. They know that we give our time. A lot of times people, from the neighboring churches will come over and bring, food over, and whenever I'm in my uniform, come up and talk to me and shake my hand and thank me. And I think that they're very supportive all the time, and they know that we give a lot.
The thing I like most about being a volunteer firefighter is the second family that I have. I can go there whenever, day, night, in trouble, anything. I have a whole new set family, a whole new big set of brothers. We're all there for each other, and that's the thing I like the most about the fire department.
We're all brothers and sisters. We look out for each other. Even in other departments, we're all family. We're there to support everybody.
It's a second family, basically, because sometimes it might be your first family, because in our department, we might spend up to 12 hours a week or more with the same people. We work together, we play together, and we're there for each other, whether it's good or bad.
Very rarely do we not have a good time at the firehouse. There's a lot of shenanigans that happen, a lot of chops get busted, but all in all, it's just in a spirit of fun. And these guys, you joke around with them and you have fun with them at the same time. If you absolutely need them, they'll be there to help you with anything.
It's absolutely great. I mean, you'll never find a better group of brothers or sisters when you're there. Everybody's there for each other. Everybody's looking out for each other. If you have a house that needs to be moved, they're going to help you move it. It's just another family. It's really a great place to be.
If you're thinking to join the fire service, I tell you, just go ahead and do it. The opportunities that you can obtain and excel not only as an individual, but on your skills and your life skills, it's an opportunity that you never want to just kick yourself for just having a free opportunity, the opportunity to volunteer, not only for yourself, but for your community.
I would tell you what a good feeling it can be. And it's not just strangers that you're helping, it's not people that you don't know. That next call could be a family member. You could be there for them, and just to have the skills and the knowledge that you need to make everything come together and make somebody's day a lot better than it started out.
If you were thinking about joining, the fire service, I would invite you in and, just give you a piece of, what happens daily. Not every day is going to be the same, so it's not going to be boring. Everything's different. Things can change in 5 minutes. So it's going to be a good experience for you, and it's going to be like a second family.
Being a volunteer, you're a volunteer and you give what you can. Whatever aspect that you are available to give to the fire department, we will accept you.
Someone asked me if they could join the fire department. First, I'd shake their hand and say, come on in and sign a paper. We've got plenty of room. There's so much more to the fire department than just putting out fires. A lot of what we have here is brotherhood, and you don't see that in a lot of things nowadays. Is this great community of guys and girls who are willing to help each other, work with each other, and continue to help the community. So you got that cool aspect, and then you learn a lot of stuff. I know how to scuba dive and put out a fire. Whoa, that's pretty amazing stuff.
If you're thinking about joining the volunteer fire service, just make sure you're ready. Make sure you're willing to be a part of a group and be a part of a family, and look out for your fellow person, because if you're looking to be an individual, it's not a place for you. You got to be able to depend on other people, and other people have to be able to depend on you. So have the mindset when you come in that you're going to be willing there to take care of someone.
In one way or another, everybody can help out, whether it's the firefighting or the EMS service. We need everybody to help.
It takes up a lot of time, but that time you can't even put a price on the time that you spend at the fire department. Joining is the first step, and then it's a whole adventure afterwards, and it's going to be the best adventure of your life.